Arf, arf. Good morning. Has my sickness been transmitted? I believe it. I believe it. But maybe that's how you get better yourself, because I'm starting to feel a lot better. So I suppose I just had to pass it on. Crud's Day. That's right. Welcome, friends. Let's do it. Double it and pass it on. Well, I hope it's not doubled. Although I wasn't that sick, outside of just like voice and throat and nose affected, I guess. But for the most part, it wasn't bad, like compared to some of the previous colds I've had. Alright, teaching, or what did I say yesterday? I feel like whatever the message yesterday, that was good, but I don't remember what I said. Inviting bow mage. Okay. 1 second. To our group? Da 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 da. What were we saying? Teaching group, Chaser, Prague, Discord available, all welcome. What else? I don't know. Okay, whatever. We'll start with that, see how it goes. You caught up to me on my alt? Awesome, awesome. Have you tried going outside? There's this thing that humans need called vitamin D. That is kind of essential. Oh, I got the vitamin D. You know, we don't want to hear about your escapades. Your sexcapades, if you will. It's not working yet. You got the what's that, where you're the like honeymoon phase, kind of, where you're like excited and you haven't been like beaten down by reality yet. Yeah, I don't go outside. My advice is very hypocritical. Although, I mean, I go outside for essentials, like grocery shopping and picking up my child. But that's it. I don't go outside for fun. Take the stat line you sent me. Why? Huh? The fuck is this civilization thing? Like, hide this. I don't give a shit at all. Why are you giving me that? Can I turn that off? Is there a way to like forever turn off these stupid Discord award things? Oh my god. Anyway, oh man, Alliance C. Everyone wants to be Alliance C. Alright, let's play some Balatro while we wait. Okay, so I have an embarrassing announcement. I have been playing, up until yesterday, when I discovered that this was an option, I have been raw dogging Balatro at fucking default speed this entire time. I had no idea that you could up the speed, and I literally thought all these videos on Reddit, people were just making their videos be like 4 times speed because it's, you know, it's like annoying. But no, I've literally been playing fucking just slow ass, watching it count up every little hand, and oh my god, yeah. I was playing at normal speed the whole time, literally until last night. I had no idea. I know, like I said, it was an embarrassing announcement. But now that I have it on 4 times speed, I've literally like lost 4 times as quickly. However, I am now trying to defeat orange stakes. And I'm gotten to the point where I like don't even care what the build is. I just like go as fast as possible. and go as far as possible. And then just whatever happens, happens. Because everything's super fast now. It's ridiculous. Ugh. Which deck am I using? I am the Ghost deck, I think. Yeah, Ghost deck. The one that gives you the free Hex card right at the beginning. And I just like kind of cheese it in such a way that I like see what jokers it offers me in the first shop. And then I like try to optimize. Well, what I do is, okay, so my strat technically is I'll try to start a run that has like the first ante is always like a foil or a, you know, what's the 0.5 one? Chromatic, prismatic, I don't know, whichever one of the two words. Whatever, a fancy joker for free. So I skip that first blind to get that, and then I defeat the second blind, you know, because it's like 450, so it's simple enough to defeat with no jokers. And then in that store, I see what it gives me for free, and if I can like hex it to be polychrome, or I will buy one of the buffoon packs if it offers that, and then hope that I get a better joker than the free one it offers, and then hex that, and then buy the free one so that you don't destroy the free one, because the hex will destroy all other jokers. So I just like hex one joker so that it doesn't destroy anything, and then I have hopefully 2 beefy jokers to start with, and then I carry on through there. That's my strat. That's why I like the Ghost deck. But it's honestly pretty dependent on those initial jokers, because you can get completely screwed and just like nothing happens. Well, you could open it and join and be nervous the whole time, but it would still be awesome. Subdued. You're more than welcome if you want to come. But yeah, anyway, so Balatro apparently can be played at fast speed. I guess I just like never went into the settings of the game, I guess, because how the hell would you know that otherwise, right? Oh yeah. Ugh. Why is this asshole? Like literally, why is this asshole in here? Sorry, I just turned on my phone. Fucking, it was ridiculous. What mod madness is this? Well, the funny thing is, Blitz, I've literally like I've seen all like these random ass videos where people show these insane streaks on the Reddit and whatever, and I guess I haven't watched live streams, but I mean, I've consumed the content where it's fast like that, and I literally, for whatever reason, my brain just like never never clicked that it's a game setting and not like them modifying their fucking videos. I don't know why I thought that, honestly. Just epic brain fart. It's kind of ridiculous. The code is 8008 if you want to join. I'll open it up very soon too, but if you want to join now, 8008. It's so funny because without fail, anytime someone ever recommends the TV show Foundation, the comments underneath are literally always, almost guaranteed always to be, Lee Pace is a gorgeous man, or Lee Pace is so fucking beautiful, watch it for him alone. And I mean, they're not wrong, but like, without fail, he is very pretty. Anyone still in the process of getting on a group for fat? I mean, that's a good question, because then I can just open it up. You know, like the super fast one? Maybe that's what's like bothering me, that it is too fast. You're right, because I went full speed, like whatever the top speed is, and it's kind of like hurting my brain, honestly. Oh my god, really? I thought his name was Pace this whole time. I don't think I've ever heard his name said out loud. So wait, Pache or Pache? How do you say it? Hold on, now I gotta Google it. It's one of those things where you like only ever read, right? Lee Pachi. All right. How do you say? How? Oh my god, I can't fucking type. How do you pronounce? How to pronounce celebrity actor Lee?
How to pronounce the name of the actor currently on.
Why is this so quiet? I can't hear shit. Huh? Do you need actual product experience? You need nothing. You just need your body and the ability to listen. You can come in with 0 experience. I can teach you and catch you up. But if you have experience, awesome. But it's not a big deal if you don't. Because as long as you can join Discord and listen to me make noises out of my mouth, that will direct you where to go. You will be fine. Sound settings. Sound mixer. There we go. Why are we so quiet? Oh, there you are. Okay. My Google Chrome is like muted. Alright, here we go.
The series Foundation.
It's still so quiet!
Question is, how do you pronounce his name?
Just tell me how to pronounce his name. I don't need an intro.
Pace.
What? This guy says Pace!
Lee Pace.
Okay, this
Lee
internet man
Pace.
says Lee Pace.
Follow
And
us
it
for
says
more
correctly,
videos
so
on
who do
how
I
to
believe?
pronounce more celebrity names.
How to pronounce. Yeah, I'm actually...
Hello, Lee Pace here.
He literally himself says Lee Pace! Yuna, what the fuck? What kind of gaslighting bullshit is this? The man himself! I'm so lost. Anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about Friday. I don't know if do I leave Braddock alone and not hang out with him? I don't know. I forgot Valentine's Day is Friday. Ugh. Maybe we do MT University Thursday instead? And then I won't be here Friday? I don't know. Alright, I am opening up Party Finder, by the way. Let's do this. Oh, hell yeah. Wyville Wednesdays, teaching Thursday, fuck off Friday. Yep. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Ugh. believe you almost made me think that his name is pronounced Pache. It's like pate. Ugh. Wait, what are you talking about, Iggy? Her vitamin D does. Yeah, it's pretty gross. It's okay. We're all keeping abreast of Yuna's uterus. It's okay. Who doesn't want to know all those intimate details? We've got 4 slots. This is our baby. That's true. I forgot. Ugh, my eyeballs are fucking strained as hell and watering profusely. Ugh. Okay, I decided that for our Marvels stuff tomorrow or whatever, I'm gonna learn how to play Groot and or Magic. I have never played either of them. But I'm gonna try both. Because I feel like if you have a good one of either of those, I feel like it's like super impactful. But also if you have a horrible one of each, then it's kind of like really bad. I don't know. But I've seen some Groots do like insane things. Like I played against one where he was constantly blocking off the tanks from the healers, like just splitting up the group, and I guess that's what the point is. But he was doing it really well, like super good. Walling off your DPS when they go in, wall your allies. I can't tell if you guys are being sarcastic or not. Because, I don't know, I mean, like, you're saying it so confidently. Is that how you play? But, like, also kinda, but not, I don't know, it's like you want to do that, but in, like, a good way, I don't know. I don't know. Fizzanthorpe, thank you for watching those videos. LOS, your heal is ghoul and spam and need healing. That was literally what was happening in this fight, like in this round or whatever. And I literally had to type out, listen, their Groot is super good, because they were complaining they're not getting heals, right? And spamming the, I need healing. And then I was like, bro, the Groot is super good at, like, walling or separating us. Please pay attention. And then once I said that, they actually started doing that, and no one died ever again, and we won. It was great. But, yeah. I also had the pleasure of fighting with a fucking squirrel girl earlier today, because there was a Spider-Man that was just diving both of our healers, and I was like, hey, can we get like a counter to this Spider-Man? He's like literally the only one doing anything. And the squirrel girl was like, I'm trying to, but you're not healing me. And I'm like, you're squirrel girl. Like, What? You're trying to use a fucking, like, projectile area denial, like, spam class against a Spider-Man. And you're crying that your healers are dead and thus cannot heal you because Spidey just dives in and then dives away and you can't kill him. And I was like, you need to swap to something that can counter. And they were very insistent on it not being their problem or their fault. We had one person switch to, like, Namor to try to help out, and that was appreciated. But this one squirrel girl, literally. All these, there's, like, people that are, like, they have, like, the DPS hero mindset where they think they can do no wrong and that they're the God's gift to man of whatever stupid job they play. And don't get me wrong, I fucking love a good squirrel girl. But if you're actively completely useless because you can't counter a Spider-Man, I don't know, it's just, it's always your fault. It's definitely, I feel like, definitely the DPS's fault a lot of the times, and they don't realize it. Oh, I gotta burp again. Alright, one person. Oh, wow. How funny would it be if I accidentally deleted the channel? Because I almost just did that. And all I meant to do was open this window. Iggy! You're gross. You're so gross. All I can say to that is I'm a half horse, half man. How will she ever understand? I've said worse? Oh, absolutely. But I can still, you know, yell at you for no reason. I yell at you with love. Full love. Where is this? How come it's not telling me? What the heck? Because I am only half a man. Asm, hit the button. Half. No, 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 no. Well, I don't know if it's Asm that hits it. You have the Onyx Storm audiobook? Do you know I still never finished Iron Flame because fucking the library took it back and it's got like a 14-week wait for the next copy. And I'm supposed to just read it on my main book, or like the physical book I have of it, but I don't want to. Because I can't fall asleep with the light on. Anyway. Hi, welcome. Everyone's ready to go. I love it. Okay. This is double check your food, your pots if you want them, repair levels, all that. We're gonna go in very soon. Is there anyone that is brand new, by the way? And I'm not saying this is like a call out, but more of a, for me to know what to explain, because if I don't have to over-explain anything, I'm not going to. But if there are new people, let me know and I can just start from the top. Who is AFK? I didn't actually get to see.
Tifa.
Okay, well, when they're ready. What alliance is that?
Or I guess it's Tifa.
Ba, ba, la 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 la. Wow, we've got 20 people. 21 people. Might be a new record for a Party Finder group. It's nice, it's nice. Awesome. Okay, let's get in there. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick phase 1 explanation. I'm only probably gonna explain phase 1 at first, because we do have some new people, and I don't want to overwhelm too much information all at once, so we'll start with phase 1. We'll probably clear phase 1 relatively quickly, because it's not too bad. And then, but once we do that, we'll do phase 2 positions and all that stuff. Alright, who's missing? Is anyone crafting at the moment? No, everything looks good. Okay, who doesn't have it unlocked, I guess. It doesn't tell me who it is. That doesn't meet requirements, so. But I think if it's you, it'll tell you something different. Alright, let me check. I'm a force. Half man. No problem. Okay. You're not in Discord, but you're there in spirit. Wait, are you in the group, Iggy? Oh, man. Hell yeah. That's fine. You don't have to be in Discord, obviously. So that just means there's only 3 people missing? That's awesome. Wait, 2 people missing. I am very bad at math. More like B Iggy, Biggie. Hey, did you guys know that Idris Elba is a DJ? And I'm pretty sure his DJ name is DJ Bigdris. He has a song with Macklemore? He does? I had no idea. I literally just learned this today. It's so cool. I had no clue. Alright, friends. So, let's start off by assigning light parties within each alliance. Nope. Oh, there we go. If you want, you can mark up your healers within your group. There's a group 1, group 2. And whatever group you're in, just memorize this, because this will come into play for positioning in phase 2 when we talk about it. But for now, just remember you're either on healer 1 or healer 2. This relative positioning that we are currently in will translate to the actual phase in phase 1. With Alliance A to the left, B to the middle, and C to the right, kind of, with enough separation that we're not overlapping. There are lots of mechanics that I can just do callouts for, and I will be doing callouts for, so you can listen to me if you ever get lost. But the main mechanic for this phase is a hand mechanic that you will be tethered to the boss right at the beginning of the phase, and it will kind of show you what to expect later. So she's gonna tether onto the group twice in a row, and when you are being actively tethered to the boss, you will have to look at her hand. It will either be her hand facing backwards or her hand facing forwards, and whenever you're tethered to her, you look at her hand, and then you'll know what the attack on you will eventually be based on that hand placement. So when you are tethering, or when this is happening, I'm going to call out and say, if this is your tether, you are forward hand dodging forward, or back hand dodging backwards, or whatever. So that may not make sense to you if you're brand new, but basically at the end of your debuff timer, you're going to get a countdown over your head. You're going to take that to the edge, and then you're going to dodge either by running forward past your hand, or waiting for your hand to spawn and then running backwards past it. So depending on how you get tethered in the beginning, it will either be a forward hand or a back hand, and then you just dodge in the appropriate way to dodge the hand. If you get hit by the hand, not a big deal, because we can just Asuna you, but the big main thing about this is when that timer is counting down over your head, please move away from others, like far away. You want to go to the edge and just be by yourself and dodge it as necessary, so that you're not hitting anyone else with the doom, because that will kill us. But aside from that, there are just general mechanics. There's a bunch of laser beams to dodge that spawn in sequence, so you just dodge each set at a time. They happen from the edges, so it kind of just makes this turn in like a big circle, dodging these lasers. There is a gaze attack where you look away from the boss, look away from the ads around the edges. There are flares, and so each alliance will have one flare, completely random who gets it, but the waymarkers will be like this during the fight. And so Alliance A will take their flare to the A waymarker, Alliance B will run to B, and Alliance C will run to C. Very simple, just make sure you get there. And then if you don't have a flare, you are underneath the boss's chin, very tightly packed, because it's a lot of damage. These healer stack positions, when I call out for healer stacks, this is basically what we're doing. There's also a wild charge mechanic where tanks will have to be in front with the rest of us behind, and just lots of healing. And there's a knockback and a suck-in into the center. The knockback is arrow. It's got that big blue circle in the center, so basically just never be in the center when these are happening, because they will kill you. But the number waymarkers, the 1, 2, and 3 right now, the way they're set up, those are perfect for the knockback. You just stand on them with your butt facing the corner, and it'll knock you back without killing you. And then the death suck-in is basically the opposite, where you start in the corner and get sucked in. And the death will have a circle in the middle. When that circle disappears, you want to run into the middle afterwards, because there is a donut attack afterwards. But again, I'll do callouts for all of these, so that, you know, if you forget or whatever, hopefully me yelling at you will remind you what to do. There are tank stacks that apply with each auto attack from the boss, and the tanks in each alliance will have to provoke off of their partners, basically around 4 to 5 stacks. You just don't want to get, or let your partner get too high in stacks, basically, because it's a ton of damage. So just swap whenever you can around that time, and keep yourselves alive or whatever. I think that's it. I might be forgetting some stuff, but I'm sure it'll come to me. It's very simple. It's just kind of practicing it. We will probably see Phase 2, honestly, I have faith, but I won't talk about Phase 2 positions just yet, just because we do have some new people, so I'd like them to see Phase 1 first. But if we pull straight into Phase 2 here, we can pause a bit after and do that. But at any point, if you have any questions, let me know. It's pretty straightforward to begin with. It gets a little more dicey in Phase 2, but if you need any help with anything, let us know at any time, and we'll try to help you. But we might as well pull, practice, and try it, and see how we go. Woohoo. Alrighty. Hi, June. Is that a Santa hat? Oh, it is. That's adorable. I was like, what is on its face? Let's get to the left side of the boss. Left side of the boss. Anytime you see these swords, it's either left, right, or away from the boss, depending on what her hands look like. This is away. If you are melee, you can definitely just sit in it. It just causes a bleed. It's not that bad. We've got a big AoE blast with a bleed coming up. Just heal through it. Alright, this is the start of phase 1. We're gonna get those tether indicators coming up very soon. If you are currently being tethered, you are backhand. You will be dodging back at the end of your timer. If you are instead tethered here, this is front hand, you will be dodging forward at the end of your timer. We've got laser beams coming from the clouds on the edge. Just find the first set, stand next to it, and get ready for that first mechanic. Once they start blasting, you can move into those lanes. We have flares coming up very soon. When it is safe for you, head to your flare corner. Otherwise, underneath the boss, please. Get ready for healer stacks. Everyone find your healer, stack on them. And then get ready for either left, right, it's right side. Everyone get to the right side of the box. Let's help heal Alliance C. I've got the white mage. And by heal, I meant res. Alright, this first round of hands, please take them away and handle dodge as normal, or as necessary. Storing death for later. Second round of hands. And third round of hands. Look away from boss, look away from ads. Look away, look away. Head to the left side of the boss. Left side, left side. Use your knockback immunity here if you have it. If you don't, we're about to get sucked in, so be at a corner. When the circle disappears, we're gonna move into the corner. Or, sorry, not the corner, the center. More laser beams to dodge. Next round of hands is going next, where it's safe. Knockback, get on the number with your butt towards the corner, get out of the middle, out of the middle. Alrighty, one more AoE blast and the platform will change to phase 2. If you are rezzing here, try not to break your immunity until after your healers top you off. Amazing. Alright, if you know where to go for phase 2, awesome, go ahead and do that. If you don't know, don't worry. We'll talk about it soon. We've got a giant AoE blast here, and the Atmos that spawn in the intercardinals, kill them now please. They need to be destroyed as quickly as possible. They have very little health, so it's just, you know, throw them a few hits. We've got another big AoE blast soon. Alrighty. Mini boss mechanics on the east and west. Don't worry if you don't know what I'm talking about here. We'll go over it. Partners for us in the west. One more. And then towers. Alright, not bad. Very good, phase 1. Any questions for phase 1 stuff? I know we had a bunch of deaths there, but they could have just been like random oopsies. But if there's something that you're not like understanding, please let us know. Okay. Well. Let's see if they need a reset, and if not, we can just talk about phase 2 positions. Alright, so this right here is kind of like a crude depiction of the phase 2 platforms, with the B2, 1, 3 being in the middle, and then the A and C being the platforms on the edge. If you have that raid plan open, you can use that kind of at the same time as I explain stuff, just for the extra visual. Any luck on that audio? I don't know if they can hear, but in case. Okay, so for phase 2 spots, I guess we can just discuss while we wait. I can't tell if that's like a, I'm sorry, I can't hear unless I'm leaving, or trying to figure something out. What are they? A healer? Okay. Okay, well, while we wait, I will talk about spots. So, the spots are, again, from the initial positions of your light party within your alliance, so either group 1 or group 2. That, and then what your role is, that will determine just pure memorization, where you go based off of who you are within what alliance. So page 3 of that raid plan will show you exactly where you are standing based on who you are. You can also use that GitHub thing. But basically, quick story, Alliance A is mostly all towards the west, Alliance C mostly all towards the east. Alliance B is split between the northwest and northeast within the inside platform, and then the off tanks and off healers and the range from Alliance B will be split between the southeast and the southwest on the square platform on the inside. So, does anyone not know where to go, just as like a general whatever? All right, so Endo, you are DPS in our group, so you would literally be here with us on the west platform, and you're going to be doing all the mechanics for us, so you're in the good spot right here. Now, the east and west people, we need spread positions, and we need partner positions around this, like this waymarker. Pretend that that's the mini boss that we saw, like the little mini cloud of darkness. And so, to do that, the spread positions can only be done on the outside of the boss, and basically we kind of have to fan out with the tanks north, the healers south, and then all the DPS, you guys are going to be fanned out on the outside. So, Enjo, it looks like you can go right here in kind of like the northeast most corner. And when we are doing this spread position, you do want to be like max melee, like away from the boss. It's not a cone attack, it's just like a line attack, but it is a relatively thick line. And so where it originates inside of the boss's hitbox, there is a little bit of an overlap, kind of close to her hitbox, where if you're in it, you're going to get overlapped, even though it seems like you're spread enough. So just take a couple steps back, max melee range for you. Obviously the range will take more steps back so that they're also not crowding you. But that is basically generally your spot. And then from here, from our spread positions, we'll have like the north people. So in our group, Azam, Enjo, and Ellie, you guys are kind of like the north towers. And then Mia, Selena, and Miztech will be the south towers. And if the towers spawn north and south, that is basically where you will go. However, if they spawn east-west, we are going to rotate clockwise. So the north group will go east, and then the west or south group will go west. So Enjo, you're basically in that spot, and then rotating into the north or the east tower. Now for partners, I guess we can go Phil before I talk about partners, because we'll probably potentially get new people. Yeah, the healer didn't have Discord access, which is why they left. And I guess they needed it, so that's fine. We will refill. You have a healer? Sure, yeah, let me know. I can put it up in private, and then they can join. Just give them a password, 8008. No problem. We can fill that too. It's a race. Who can get their DPS friend in first? Yep, Ashara. We've got like 3 people saying they know a DPS that will come. So, like I said, it's a race. Password 8008. We'll see who joins. Oh my god, that's so creepy. It just is sliding around. Nice. You made it. Awesome. Okay, cool. Yep, I don't know how to spell ready check apparently. When will I ever learn to make a macro? Never. Still a newish sprout. Well, I mean, the group is like intended for people that are brand new, so don't let that stop you next time, because that's the whole point. But yeah, anyone is welcome. Literally no experience necessary is what I always say, because I will just teach you. As long as you can listen, that's it. That's all you need. And I guess a rudimentary knowledge of your class, because that I can't teach you. I guess we can do this quickly, just so that new people know what light party they're in. And then we will do the phase 2 stuff again, if I can find it. There it is. Alright, just a brief refresher on the spread positions for everyone, or rather specifically east-west. Again, you guys can look at the raid plan as like extra stuff. Especially for the middle group, because you guys just kind of stand there for a good chunk of it. But as long as everyone has their spread positions, remember to always spread to the outside. And now let's do partner positions. So the way the partner attack works is it will target the 3 closest players to that mini-boss. And so the tank, the healer, and one of the DPS on the east or the west, we will be standing on the hitbox. And then our partners, you are going to be a few steps backwards away from us. not enough that you're not sharing, but not enough that you're double baiting by accident. So as long as everyone has like a partner there in a position, awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Now for the spread mechanic, we always have to take that on the outside of the mini boss, but this partner stack, if it so happens that we're all like on the inside and that's just the safe spot, we're already there, set up for it, we can just stay there. We don't have to adjust to the outside there. The mini boss will always do 3 attacks. 2 will be a half room cleave, completely random. It can be either side, it can be a duplicate side, either left or right. And then the 3rd attack is always going to be a stack or a spread. But she can do it on the 2nd round of the 3 attack or the 3rd round of the 3 attack, the stack or spread. So you just have to basically watch her, look at the indicators, because she's going to tell you what order she's going to cast things in, and then we just have to do it. For anyone that did not do E9S, the indicators are the glowing orbs on her tails. If it's a glowing orb on one side, that is the side that she will do a half room cleave, so we just move to the opposite side. If she has 2 glowing orbs at the same time, both tails are glowing, and they're 2 small orbs, that you'll see how it looks. That is the partner stack, and you just need to know to be ready to do that next. And then if she has 1 big glowing orb, it's not really an orb, but if her whole body is glowing just through her center, that is the spread attack, and that is when we all have to move to the outside and spread to our assigned spots. And so again, you just have to watch for all 3 indicators. Basically memorize the order of them. Again, it's always going to be 2 half room cleaves wherever, and then stack or a spread. So don't forget to do all 3. The towers will appear, but they will not explode until after all 3 mechanics are done. So don't rush to the tower as soon as you see it. Finish the mini boss mechanics, left, right, and then stack or spread, or left, stack, spread, then the other side, whatever the indicators are, and then go into the towers. So just remember your kind of default positions, north, south tower, and then we're rotating that clockwise if it happens to be east, west tower. Does anyone not understand where to go or how to handle towers or how to do the mini boss stuff? By the way, in the middle, you guys also have to handle towers, but you have 1 tower that requires 2 people and 1 tower that requires 1 person. And for the middle tile people, you cannot overlap people on tiles because you'll die. And so your movement has to be a little controlled. You are also refreshing your tiles roughly every 40 seconds so that you don't get dumped into the void. But you're basically going to that raid plan. If you see the tile that your character or your role icon is on, that is where you're standing. And if you need to refresh your tiles, we're going to do a priority system of tanks moving first, then healers, then DPS. And so you kind of just have to keep an eye on each other and notice when people are running to refresh. And then if you need to refresh, you can do that. And then for towers, make sure you kind of let tanks move first if they need to, then the healers, then the DPS. You may not have to move depending on how the towers spawn, but there are chances that you will have to move. And if you do need to move, just let, that's same priority the whole time. And you don't have to go crazy with your movement because it gives you a pretty decent amount of time before it will try to dump you. So any questions for just to that point? If we get past it, we'll explain more as we go, but let's just do that for now because I feel like that will be our first wall. But does anyone not understand what to do or where to go or whatever? This is a ready check for questions, and if there are no questions, we can just go. Awesome. Let's do it. Away from boss here. Left side. Big AoE blast into phase 1. There's a bleed here, you just heal through it. Alright, those tether and hand indicators are coming out soon. Just listen for the call out. This is front tethers. If you're currently tethered, you're dodging forward at the end of your timer. This is back tethers, or backhand. If you are currently tethered, you are dodging back at the end of your timer. Get ready for cloud laser beams from the edges. And get ready for the first mechanic immediately after the laser beams. It will be flare again. When it is safe for you, go ahead and head to your corner. Otherwise, be underneath the boss. Get ready for healer stacks. Everyone spread. Find your healer. And head to the right side of the boss. Right side of the boss. Let's try to help res if we can. Get ready for first round of hands going off. Take them away and handle them. Storing death for later. Second round of hands. And, ooh, Aslam. Third round of hands.
Whoops!
We are looking away from boss, looking away from ads. To the right side of the boss, right side. Use your knockback immunity here if you have it. We're gonna get sucked in soon. Stay out of the middle, and when that circle disappears, go into the middle. Go in now. Dodging laser beams. Oh, apparently I had doom. Alright, let's reset a bit here. It's gonna be way too hard to recover from all the deaths. Are we losing people to flares there? Is that what happened? Because we had a lot of people die right before the healer stacks.
We did lose a bunch to flares.
Okay, so very important if you are the flare person. Obviously, you gotta be careful with the laser beams that are still happening, but head to your corner as soon as you can. You need to be in the corner when it goes off, and you don't want it to like snapshot too close because it does insane damage if it's even like a foot too close. So be super careful with that. And then if you are under the boss, just tuck in as close to that edge as possible, just so you're, you know, the maximum distance from the flares, because they do proximity damage. And yeah, if you have the hands timing out whatever over your head, take those away to the edge because we don't want to overlap. All right, let's see if we can, well, now that we've like, you know, dealt with that, she's probably gonna give us the other pattern, so we'll see. Oh! Apparently we're pulling. Left side. Away from boss. AoE blast with a bleed and phase 1 beginning. Alright, if you're currently tethered, this is backhand. You will be dodging backwards at the end of your timer. If you are instead tethered right now, you are dodging forward at the end of your timer. Getting ready for laser beams. First mechanic coming up. It is flare again. Alright, when it's safe, head over to your corners. Otherwise, underneath the boss, please. Alright, find your healer stacks. Right side of the boss next. Good job on those flares. First round of hands, go ahead, take them to the edges and handle them. We are storing a knockback for later. Second round of hands, go ahead. And third round of hands. Looking away from boss, looking away from ads. Look away, look away. Right side of the boss is next. This is where you can use your knockback immunity. We have a knockback coming up. If you don't have a knockback immunity, stand on the number with your butt to the corner. Do not be in the middle, ever. It will kill you instantly. Alright, slightly cursed pattern here on the laser beams. Oh, that's bullshit. I tried to rest. Alright, next hand, or hand set. Go ahead. Suck in, get to the corner. Get away from the middle. When that circle disappears, go into the middle. Alrighty, we got one more AoE blast before we hit phase 2.
We got a whole lot of people dead right now.
Oh, yes we do. If you're rezzing, please don't move. Alright, we'll probably die to the bleed here because we are very rough going in.
Or we might just get knocked off the platform.
That too. Alright, you can kill those Atmos as soon as they spawn, and we can also just walk off the platform because it's hard to do this with dead people. Alright, so a few quick reminders. If you're rezzing into an AoE blast, please do not move until you are healed, or at least until the blast goes off. You don't want to die instantly again. It makes your healers sad. Second, I think, oh yeah, anytime we have arrow or death, the middle, like the first part of the attack, the middle will always instantly kill you, so just be super careful not to run into that. And I think there was something else, but I don't remember what it was. Oh yes, middle is very unsafe. I can't remember. It'll come to me, I'm sure. But yeah, let's go. Away from boss. The right side. Alright, AoE blast with a bleed and phase 1 begins. This is backhand. If you're currently tethered, you will be dodging back at the end of your timer. This is front hand. If you're currently tethered here, you are dodging forward at the end of your timer. Here come laser beams. Get ready for the first mechanic immediately after. Alright, slowly make your way away. Go to the numbers with your butt against the corner. We have a knockback coming up. Alright, first round of hands, go away. We are storing a knockback for later. And this is the variation, so we want to be wild charge positions, alliances split up with your tanks in front, and get ready for big heals. Next round of hands. Try to res the legacy. I'm gonna get the Astro. More laser beams to dodge. Same as before. Careful, there's a 3 stack on this side. When it is safe, head to the right side of the boss. Right side, right side. You can use your immunity, your knockback immunity here. We've got a knockback. If you don't have it, stand on the number. Be out of the middle, out of the middle. Next round of hands. What was Was I backhand? I don't remember. I think I was backhand. Alright, flares to your corners. Next round of hands. Man, trying to heal up this alliance is so impossible. Alright, big AoE blast, but I think we should reset because there's no way we can res all those people.
We're still getting hands in the middle as well.
Yeah, okay. So we die, or okay, basically if a tank dies, it's basically a death sentence for your party. You need both tanks alive for that wild charge because of how much damage it does. And then if someone other than the tank dies, but you're like missing a body, you will still need to pop extra cooldowns because the amount of damage that it's being shared is still an insanely high amount of damage, even with both tanks alive. But if you're missing anyone, definitely pop extra cooldowns more than you would normally, because if they start falling, it's just going to snowball and the whole alliance will die. But that's the first time we've seen that variation. That's like the other possible phase 1 combo with some differences, but not bad. Yeah, all of that stuff will get ironed out as we like practice more. It's just like you'll slowly internalize the timing of everything, and it'll like slow down for you, if that makes sense. But it's fine. Like we're still doing really well. We're seeing the beginning of phase 2, even if it's like a little dirty going in. And the boss was also mean and gave us the exact same pattern for like the first 4 pulls, and then threw that one at us. So you know it happens. Right side. Away from boss. Alright, AoE blast with phase 1 and bleed. Yeah, you're like reacting to the mechanic instead of like predicting what's happening. This is front tethers. If you're currently tethered, you're dodging forward at the end of your timer. This is back tethers. If you're currently tethered, you're dodging backwards at the end of your timer. Here come laser beams from the edges. Flares will be happening soon. When it is safe, wait for the laser beams. When it's safe, run to your corner, otherwise run underneath the bus. Okay, get ready for healer stacks. Find your healer, stack with them, big heals. Left side of the boss, please. Everyone come to the left side. First round of hands, go away, take them away, out of the middle, away from people. We are storing knockback for later. Second round of hands, go ahead. And third round of hands, your turn. We are looking away from the boss and away from eyeballs. Look away, look away. Head to the left side of the boss, left side. Use your knockback immunity here. If you don't have it, it's a knockback. Stand on the number with your butt to the corner. Be out of the middle, out of the middle. More laser beams. I got the res in our group. Next round of hands, go away. Was I front? I think. Was I front? Was I front? Yeah. Knockback, knockback, get out of the middle, get on the number, put your butt towards the corner. Alrighty. AoE blast into phase 2. Remember, if you're rezzing, please don't move until after the blast. Alrighty, setting up for phase 2. Get to your positions that we discussed earlier. And we're getting ready. Huge AoE blast here with a bleed. And the Atmos are spawning immediately, so as soon as you're able to, please kill them. Alright, another AoE blast coming up. And then mini boss mechanics. We are looking to see what she casts and then adjusting accordingly. It is partners for our second round. Partners. Alright, adjust again. You guys were slightly too close. And towers. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with this. Slow res on bow mage. We're gonna get a donut attack or a cross attack from the boss in the middle. I'll call it out once I see it. It is donut. Everyone gets super close to the boss, right inside of our hitbox, and stand there. The Atmos are spawning again. Please kill them. Here they are. Please kill them. Please kill them. Alright, if you have a short timer debuff, throw off the platform, just look away from other people, vomit off the edge of the platform. Alright, I know we didn't talk about seeds, but if you know where to place them, please do so now. If you don't worry, we'll talk about it. This is cross attack. Everyone gets the intercardinal available to you, either on the inside or outside. Okay. We'll do slow wiping here, but that's okay. We've seen a good chunk. Good job. Very nice prog on a whim. Alright, so on our west side, I think we were the only tower to explode, right? East side was great for the first set of towers. Yep, for us, we were just slightly too close. And I think there looked like there was some confusion about potentially switching back to the west side, but remember, if it's partner's second round and we're already on a safe spot, don't worry about it, just take it there and then adjust for the third. And yeah, just be careful. The second partner that's not on the hitbox, make sure you are a couple steps behind your other person, because otherwise you're gonna get the double bait and just kill each other. But other than that, that was perfect. Very well done. Obviously, the mini-boss mechanics are completely random, so we might see a different version this time, which is okay. I'm sure we can handle it. And then the donut that is next, or that we saw next, that is also random. It can be either the donut or the cross attack instead. So whatever it is, I just call it out, and you adjust as necessary. Now, let's quickly talk about seed positionings, because I have a feeling that's going to be our next prog point. If you go to page number 7 on the raid plan. Again, this is very based on who gets the seeds over their heads. It was those giant purple seeds on your head. So for the outside people, the east and west, group A and group C, you guys will be placing your seeds on the outside corners of your square platform. So not where the ring starts, just the square platform, outside corners. And you kind of just eyeball this, like whoever happens to be closest to the north corner, go there. Whoever happens to be closest south, whatever, go there. And you want to drop the seeds so that there is a gap between the seeds for us to be able to run to the outside edge if we need to. So not too close together, just in the corners, and not too close to the inside, because the inside people need to drop their seeds there. If seeds are dropped too close together, they will explode, we die. So don't do that. Now, for the inside people, this is where it gets slightly more difficult for you. Just in case, depending on how the seeds spawn. So, if the seeds spawn like north, west, and southwest, that's easy mode. You guys, whoever gets the seed is just gonna run straight through down to the center tiles and place their seeds there. And where you see the kind of like on the outer, or I guess the inner corner seed, like closer to the boss, but away from the other seed, like that's kind of where you want to place it within the tile so that you're not too close to the other person. But you guys are basically just dropping it in the two center tiles in that lane and then going back to your spot. However, if both seeds spawn on the same side, which is what we saw on the west side this past time, we are following that same movement priority again. So tanks will always go first and furthest, then healers, then DPS. So that movement priority will mean that the healers and the tanks will always go furthest, or in this case to the north if it's coming from the south. And then the DPS, you guys will always drop it in the south tile of the two. Does that make sense for everyone? Does anyone not get that? Because that's very important. So if you don't get it, just let us know. We can try to explain it a different way. Okay. So if it's two on one side, let the tank go first, or the healer, and then the DPS. Awesome. Okay, so if we make it past there, you can run back after dropping them even through the other one. Yes. How, well, as long as it's not like you drop it and then you run back before, yeah, I guess. I don't think I've ever thought about that. That's a good question. Before the puddle itself spawns, yeah. If you happen to step into the seed, it's a bleed, so we can kind of take care of that. It is pretty spicy, so don't do it if, you don't have to, but that's insane. Yeah, I've never thought about that. That's a good question. Okay. Now, next page, page 8, will show who is baiting what. So for us, East-West, or rather the East-West groups are baiting all of the seeds that have been dropped, and they will bait onto people that are closest to the puddle. And when I say bait, it's just like the little bramble thorn vine that attaches to your body that you then have to run away to break. And so our melee, or melees on both sides, will be standing as close to the inner puddles as possible, and then the range will be standing as close to the puddles that you guys drop on the platforms. And then you basically just run the opposite direction that you are attached. As soon as you see it, you gotta wait until it actually is on your body to start moving, and then you just run until it breaks, and then you come back to where we are. Does anyone have questions about what puddle they are baiting for the East and West groups? Because that's pretty important. You just pick one. Melee and range. You guys are doing it. Now on the inside, you guys are still within your own tile, clumping up together in like the little vortices. I don't even know if that's the proper word. The little like intersection of your tiles. Just clump up close together. Wait for the bramble line to spawn, and then once that spawns, you can run. And I think the priority run for that is always the tanks will move, or the healers? The tanks or the healers, is that right? We talked about this yesterday, I completely forgot. But you're basically just running in the available length of the whatever to drop or to break your bramble on the inside. Tank then healer. Yeah, there you go. DPS, you guys can just chill there. You're not going to move. Just sit in your tile and let your partner break the tether for you. Okay. Any questions so far? If not, then we will go and just practice, because it's very much a practice fight. Yes, if the tank does not have a tether, they need to get out of the way, because they will be in the tile that's kind of like in the way, in the path of someone that's needing to run with a bramble inside the center. So if you're not, or if you're a tank and you're not tethered, get out of the way and let the person run. Awesome. Okay, let's do it. Sally and Garnet, thank you for the raid. I'm so sorry I was like mid-talking and completely did not see. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the thing. Hope your stream was good. Or right side. Miss Tech doesn't know left from right. Away from the boss. We've got an AoE blast with a bleed, and phase 1 begins. This is back tethers. If you're currently tethered, you are dodging backwards at the end of your cast. This is front tethers. If you're currently tethered, you are dodging forward at the end of your cast. Get ready for laser beams from the edges. Careful, there's a 3-stack right through the middle there. And be ready for first mechanic coming up. Alright, we're getting sucked in. Head to a corner. Get out of the middle, and when that circle disappears, we're going into the middle. In now. First round of hands, please go away. We are storing knockback for later. Get ready for wild charges. Alliances, we can start spreading. Remember, big heals here. Get behind the tanks. And get ready to heal. 4 hits. Alright, next round of hands. Go ahead. Take them away and handle them. Next round of laser beams to dodge. After this, be ready for left or right on the boss. When it is safe, when it's safe, going to the right side of the boss. Use your knockback immunity here if you have it. If you don't, stand on the number with your butt towards the corner. Not in the middle. Ooh. It's okay. That's the only way you'll learn, when you get smushed by the boss. It used to happen to me all the time. Flares incoming. Be ready. Run to the corners with flares, otherwise underneath the boss, please. Final round of hands. Please go away. Alright, big AoE blast here. Excellent. We are setting up for the next big AoE blast on the bleed. Heading to our positions for phase 2. Okie dokie, please kill the Atmos. Get ready for another big AoE blast. AoE blast here. Alrighty, we are doing a mini boss mechanics, east and west. It will be spread for us at the end. Spread. And towers, towers now. Alright, no problem. Good job. We can heal through this. Get ready for either donut or intercardinal cross attack, whatever. Donuts, donuts, into the boss, into the boss. Get inside the hitbox. The Atmos will spawn immediately after, so please be ready to kill them. Kill them now. Another blast will give us debuffs, and if you have the super short debuff, you are looking away off the side of the platform, vomit away from others. Alright, placing seeds where we discussed. And immediately after this will be the intercardinal attack, so we can start moving over there. Intercards, intercards. Where is this tank? It's all the way over there. Alright, we are heading to our bait positions next, so what we discussed earlier, melee in the middle, range to the outside. Don't move until those tethers appear. Once they appear, start running, and then don't stop running until they snap. When they snap, you can come back. The tanks on the east-west, get ready to interrupt your mini-boss. Interrupt now. Alright, this is spread positions that we didn't talk about, but please spread if you can. We'll talk about those after, so don't worry if you die here. Alright, yeah, we got some doubles. Alright, now on the east-west, your mini-boss is casting either core lateral or lateral core. Just do the opposite of whatever her cast bar is. And after you dodge that, you can then move to dodge the main boss. Get behind the arrow attack and follow it as it starts to turn. We're gonna have a tank buster from the mini boss. And then after this, by the way, the Atmos are back up, so this is where we would kill them again. And right here is where we would all go for our swap positions, but we can talk about that in a second. Very good prog though, very nice. Very well done. Okay, prepare to wipe because the Atmos are just feasting. They're feasting. So I will call it out better, but Atmos, #1 priority. Kill them, kill them, kill them. They have such little health that only like 2 range need to just hit them with like 1 attack each and they'll die. So melee, you don't even have to really worry about them, honestly. Just let the range and the healers deal with them. But they do need to die. They do need to die. Alright, so let's quickly talk about more positioning after the brambles, because you guys did that perfectly, and we're ready for the next mechanic. So, okay, so after we break all those tethers, the boss will either do a wild charge mechanic or the spread mechanic, which is what we saw there. Wild charge is like super orange glow around the main boss, and then the spread right there was the dark purple orbs kind of floating all around her. So depending on what we need to do, we just look at the boss and then either stack or spread. Now, if you go to page 10, I guess, it shows you the wild charge. That one's pretty simple. Like, it's just the tanks that have to be closest to the boss, and then the rest of the group just make sure you're behind. And this can be done either in the middle or on the edges. For the people in the middle, you don't have to be in a line, so don't worry about, you know, like being directly behind your tank. As long as you're behind your tank inside of your tile, you should be fine to share that damage. And then the spread positions are what's most important, because those are very, very strict. But if you go to page 11, you can see, again, depending on who you are, you have just memorize this spot, be there for this attack. Tanks and healers on the east and west, we will be on the inner corners. The melee will be on the outer corners, and then the range, you guys are running to the outside ring and just running down to roughly where we go for like the intercard safe position. So roughly down there, kind of where the Atmos puddle is. And then the people on the inside, you guys, again, are in your own tiles, but you are away from each other as much as possible, like to the outer edges of your tiles, away from each other, so that you are not too close to be overlapping. Does anyone not know where to spread, or where their spread position is? Awesome. The other important memorization mechanic, or where to stand, whatever. Oh, I guess I should talk about the mini bosses there. So mini bosses will cast core lateral or lateral core. If you did this before the patch, you may have muscle memory that needs to be broken, but because they fixed it, whatever her cast is what she is casting. So you have to do the opposite. It used to be backwards, like earlier, but now it is, if it's core lateral, you start lateral and then go core, whatever. So it's just you go to her sides or in front of her to dodge the 2 attacks. Now that will always happen before the main boss starts her big laser rotating beam. So you have to dodge the mini boss mechanics first and then move either to the north side or the south side out of the path of the laser beam, and to be able to follow it as it starts to turn. Atmos will spawn there. The last vomit debuffs will go off there as well. There's a tank buster on the mini ad tanks, whatever, and then that is when we want to start going to our swap positions. And again, this is very much, you need to stand here. This is your spot for swaps. And that is page 16, I want to say. Hold on. Yes, page 16. Just based on what your role is and where you are, that is where you're standing. That is how you are standing. And you just stand there the whole time, and then we get swapped by the boss. Like, she'll do it automatically for us. Does anyone not know where to stand? I highly recommend just holding, like keeping this page 16 open, at least until you memorize your spot. Like on a second screen or something if you have it. And again, it's pure memorization. There's not really like an indicator for where to go. It's just, if you are this person, you stand here. Any questions? All right, awesome. Let's see if we can see it again. If we do manage to get swapped cleanly, basically you guys are just doing like the same mechanics but in reverse. Like the outside group is now doing inside stuff, the inside group is now doing outside stuff, but it's really not that difficult. You're not doing every mechanic, it's just similar mechanics. You'll see, it's not bad. And it's only like 3 mechanics before she goes back to phase 1. And if she gets back to phase 1, it's the identical phase as what we just do here, or what we do right here in phase 1. And then we kill. And it's awesome. So phase 2 is the hardest thing, and we're almost to the end of it, so that's awesome. Away from boss. Right side, please. AoE blast with a bleed, and phase 1 begins. This is front tethers. You will be dodging forward at the end of your tether, or your timer. This is back tethers. If you're currently tethered, you are dodging back at the end of your timer. Get ready for laser beams from the edges. Careful, there's a 3 clump right there. And get ready for first mechanic coming up. Flares are incoming. When it is safe for you, head to your corner with flare or to the boss. Alright, healer stacks. Find your healer and stack with them. Get ready for left, right, or away from the boss immediately after. It is left side, left side. Everyone come to the left side. First round of hands. Go ahead, take them away. We are storing knockback for later. Second round of hands. And third round of hands. Go ahead. Look away from boss, look away from eyeballs. Look away, look away. Moving to left side of the boss, left side. Use your knockback immunity if you have it here. It is a knockback. If you don't have it, stand on the number with your butt facing the corner. Out of the middle. Beautiful. Alright, more laser beams to dodge. 3 clump again, be careful. Final round of hands will be going off after this. Be ready. Alright, when it's safe, get away from people. Knockback, get to number, out of the middle, out of the middle, out of the middle, out of the middle. Put your butt to a corner. Beautiful, good hustle. Alright, final AoE blast, and we're going into phase 2, 3, phase 2, phase 2. Getting ahead of myself. Awesome. Alright, start heading towards your phase 2 positions. Get ready for a massive AoE blast with a big bleed. And those Atmos spawning. Please kill, thank you. Another AoE blast is incoming. Mini boss mechanics are happening. It will be spread for us, third round. Stay here for both. Spreading. And towers, towers, towers. Alright, that's fine. We can heal through this. Get ready for donut or intercardinal from the main boss. It is intercards, intercards. Everyone run to the intercardinal. Alright. Atmos are spawning. Please kill them. There will be another blast that gives us debuffs. If you have this super short timer debuff, please look away, vomit away from people. We are dropping seeds next. Seeds are next. After seeds, we'll have a donut. Be ready to get close to the boss. be careful with the puddle here. Alright, be inside the boss's hitbox. Next round of timers are about to go. You will have to vomit immediately after.
Ow,
Ooh, they
ow.
exploded. Yep, they exploded. Alright, we're gonna wipe here. No problem. So, the the west seeds in the middle, you guys placed them a little too close. Try to place them like on the more northern and more southern parts of the tile, if that makes sense. Like, away from each other. Yeah, no worries. That's fine. And you can, so when I say northern and southern, but also towards the boss, if that makes sense. Like, you don't want to overlap onto the east-west platforms either. Because that is covering up the outside place's donut safe spot, if it happens to be donut eventually. So think of inside of the tile, like the inside corner, but also away from each other. Yeah, show me Bramble markers. I want to see them. That's hilarious. We could use that, honestly. Are people okay? Here, I can save these for later. But if we use these, we won't have phase 1 markers at all. So, like, everyone will have to remember where the A corner, all that is, and then the knockback. Okay, let's use regular timers, but thank you for giving me these markers, because I definitely will use them. But I think for us, we should be okay. Okay, Iggy, no problem. We can take a break then, if we have people leaving. I am going until about midnight, so another hour if people want to stick around. If not, that is totally cool. If you do want to stick around, you can go ahead and take a break, and I will refill the group. But yes, more than welcome to stick around and keep trying for another hour, or if you have to go, that's cool too. Got a DPS and healer to join. We need a tank, though. Yeah, the person that dropped us a tank. You might have a tank? Okay. I'll put us in the private. You can give them the password is 8008. And, oops, hold on. Let me fix it. But for now, we can all just go ahead and take a break, 5 minutes or so, and I'll do a ready check in a couple minutes to see who's back and who needs more time. No problem, 7. Good night. A missing tile. Magic. I am only half a man. Oh, that stupid song. Still stuck in my head. How have I been enjoying the No Man's Sky update? Oh my gosh. So Braddock is obsessed with it. We played the Expedition, like Expedition 16 or whatever, the cursed one, just now. And I finished it on Saturday, I think, or Sunday. It was super fun. It was super cool. It's honestly very different than when I played it last time, which was like 7 years ago. But it's been really fun. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I don't think I've done any of like the real game stuff though, like at all. I literally was only doing the Expedition the whole time. But it was super fun. It makes me want to like actually build like a proper base and like set everything up or whatever. But we only play about like once a week, unfortunately. Oh, did that delete Party Finder? It did. Another tank, lol. What is it with these Dark Knights? These Dark Knights. Tank or healer. Okay. You know what's hilarious? You know that Reaper ability that pulls out the little like shadow being thingy? I don't know what it's called. But the little like the cloaked figure. When that happens, all I can see is Cloak from Cloak and Dagger. I might have been playing or might be playing too much marbles, but that's literally all I see. Also, let me take off the password, unless someone has someone that they know wants to come in. It's funny because I didn't play it at launch because of how horrible it was received and how bad it was or whatever. So I just like shit talked it, and then I want to say like a year and a half into launch, when it was all fixed, if you will, I played it and I liked it, but it was like too much. And now 9 years later, or 10 years almost, they have so much stuff that it's like quite a completely different game. It's pretty cool. Hey, hit that macro. Thank
I got
you.
you.
You think I should, I should probably just make my own macro. Hold on. Copy paste. User macros. Wait, let's do shared so I don't lose out if I'm on Ketsum. Let's delete this, lol. /alliance. Right? That's what I want to say. Let's see. I guess let's do an info. Which is the best info button? This one or this one? Bread. Bread is perfect. Alright, where am I gonna put it? Ugh. Put it there for now. Cause I'm a half horse. Half man! How could she ever understand? Awesome. Alright, let's get in there. How many new people did we get? Like 3 or 2? I don't know. $53 clears, holy shit. They knew but know the basics. Okay. Great. So if I don't need to go over phase 1, I will not. But let's go over phase 2 positions just so that everyone is kind of on the same page, because I'm not sure who we brought in new and who's still here. Let's do spread positions first, at least for east-west. Alright, partner positions. Awesome. And then, does everyone know their puddles that they're baiting for the brambles, their swap position spots, their spread positions for the wild charge spread mechanic, whatever? If anyone is not sure, just let us know. But if we generally know what to do, then we can go in and just start pulling. Wait, like your real life wedding or your in-game wedding? I feel like we need to be specific. Check your food, by the way, if you're like me and have 6 seconds or 6 minutes. Left side. Right side. Upcoming AoE blast with a bleed, and phase 1 will begin. Alrighty. If you are currently tethered, you are dodging forward at the end of your timer. If this is instead your tether, you are dodging back at the end of your timer. Get ready for laser beams from the edges. Get ready for the first mechanic immediately after. It will be flares. Be careful, when it is safe, head to your corner, otherwise be underneath the boss. Okay, healer stack positions, find your healer and stack with them. Away from the boss, everyone run away towards the Bravo. First run of hands, go ahead and handle them. We are storing knockback for later. Second round of hands, your turn. Whoops. Third round of hands. Look away from boss, look away from eyeballs, look away. right side of the boss. Right side. Everyone get to the right side. Use your knockback immunity if you have it here. We have a knockback coming up. Otherwise, be on the marker out of the middle with your butt towards the corner. More lasers to dodge. There's a 3 clump there. Be careful. Final round of hands will be happening soon. Be ready. Knockback, get out of the middle, be on a number with your butt towards the corner. Nicely done. Phase 1 is ending with this AoE blast. Alright, let's set up for the transition. Everyone heading to their assigned positions, getting ready for the big AoE. Oh, is my mic not working? Well, hopefully you can hear me still. Oh yeah, it looks like my connection's fucked. Kill Atmos if you can hear me. Do your best, I guess. I'll fix it after this.
It's back.
Okay, awesome. Big AoE blast here, big AoE. And mini boss mechanics. Use partners for us, second round. Final dodge. Towers. That's fine. We can heal through this. Get ready for donut or intercardinal attack. Intercards. Get to the outside, or intercardinal, whatever. Not outside. Atmos are spawning again. Please kill them. There they are. Murder. Blast here that will give us debuffs. If you have the super short debuff, please vomit off the edge, away from others. Dropping seeds in the appropriate spots, please. We will have the donut attack immediately after. Be ready for that. Alright, donut, be inside the boss's hitbox. Next tiny tower, or whatever, next timer, please vomit away from others immediately after this. Go away and vomit. Alright, we are now baiting brambles. Go to your bramble, be close to it. Once the tether, whatever, appears, start running, and keep running until you break it. When you break it, come back to us. Mini bosses interrupt. Alright, get ready for either wild charge or spread, sorry. It is wild charge. Tanks in front, please. So annoying. Alright, sorry, I was not prepared with all this rezzing. Well, we're a little dead. This is where you would look at your mini boss's cast bars, do the opposite of what she's casting. And then afterwards get in behind the main boss's attack. We're going to follow it around, back into the center platform. There's going to be a tank buster on the mini boss tank. And then this is where we would kill Atmos as they spawn back. The last set of people will vomit. And where we would go to our swap positions if you're alive. Alright, from here, if you are alive, on the outside, the mini boss is going to cast her thing. You just do the opposite of whatever her cast is. On the inside, we got towers. That was amazing. So for the wild charge, we were missing health and we were missing cooldowns, basically. It's the same as like the phase 1 wild charge, where it's going to do massive damage to the tank, but also shared across the party. So we just need some mini cooldowns on the tanks, and then some AoE healing, some shields. I was unprepared on my end, so we died because of that, and I was getting distracted by rezzing, or trying to res. Probably. I don't see why not. I don't think they're using it for anything else, right? Oh, the vomit part? Okay, sorry. I guess we never really talked about it because it's such a simple mechanic in my brain. It's just kind of meant to kind of like disrupt you as you're doing shit. But right before the seeds spawn, she's gonna apply a debuff on every single person, and it's 3 sets of timers, completely random who gets which one, whatever. But the first one is always like 7 seconds or something, like very quick, very instant. The first timer is basically as soon as you get it applied, you just run to the edge or run away, vomit away. You just like have a frontal cone that comes out of your body, and you just don't want to point it at anyone else. So I like to say just vomit off the platform. It is very long, very wide, wider the further it is away, so I think just aiming it off the platform is an easy way to completely negate it. But if you happen to be like in the middle when we're doing like the donut attack, you can just point it, you know, like away from us, because everyone's gonna kind of stay there, and you can just point towards the outside. But you're essentially just not wanting to face anyone when that timer is down. And so the way that the timers work, the first one happens immediately. The second one will always happen after the whatever the donut or the intercardinal attack is, or rather the second round of those. And then the third one happens after we do the turning boss blast mechanic. So if you want, you can keep an eye out yourself. I will try to call it out. I generally forget to call the third one because I'm just bad at everything. But if you, it's not too bad. Like, I think it's just like a hysteria or something, like if you hit someone. So it's not crazy damage, but just try to face away. But that's it. It's simple. They basically said, there's not enough mechanics here. What can we add? Yeah, ideally we don't have anyone dead going into the stacker spread. Or not spread, whatever, the wild charge. Blitz, that is you, whenever you're ready. Awesome, okay. Really good pull though, very nice and clean up to that point. We got some eager beavers trying to pull early. Right side. Away from boss. AV blast with a bleed in phase 1. This is backhand if you're currently tethered. You are dodging back at the end of your timer. This is front hands if you're currently tethered. You're dodging forward at the end of your timer. Laser beams from the edges. Get ready for first mechanic after. It will be flares. When it's safe for you, head to your corner. Otherwise, head underneath the boss. Get ready for healer stacks. Find your healer and stack on them. Left side of the boss, please. Left side. First round of hands, go ahead. We are storing death for later. Second round of hands. Third round of hands. Look away from boss, look away from eyeballs, look away. Left side, please. Left side, left side, left side. This is where you can use your knockback immunity. We've got a knockback coming up. Stand on the number if you don't. Or sorry, it's death. My bad. Stay out of the middle. When the circle disappears, go in. Go in now. Dodging laser beams. Final round of hands. We're getting sucked in again. Get to a corner, 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 corner. When the circle in the middle disappears, run in. Go inside now. All right, big AoE blast, and that's the phase. Getting ready for the phase transition. Everyone can head to their spots. Get ready to kill Atmos. Another AoE blast coming up. And mini boss mechanics on the east and west. Spread at the end for us. Remember to spread on the outside. Spreading. And towers, everyone towers. Beautiful. Get ready for donut or intercardinals. Donut, donut, donut. Get close to the boss, please. The Atmos are spawning here. Please kill them. And then get ready for the next blast that will give us the debuffs. Alright, if you have a super short timer, please look away from others. Excellent. We are placing seeds next. Get ready for intercardinals. Intercardinals are next. Everyone head to the intercardinal. Heading to our bait positions next. Stand next to the assigned puddle. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the vomit. My bad. Alright, once those brambles appear, you can start running until they break. Whenever they break, come back to us. Mini tanks, interrupt. Alright, we are preparing for either wild charge or spread.
Who needs a baby when Miz can spit up on you?
Ugh. Spreading, spreading, spreading. Everyone's spreading. Head to your spots. Beautiful. Alrighty, we are watching the mini-boss on either edge and doing the opposite of for Caspar. And then getting behind the boss's blast. Follow the blast back into your spot, whatever. Kill Atmos as they spawn. They're going to be here very soon. Vomiting if you were still needing to do that. Mini tank buster.
That's not mini.
Okay, big tank buster. Alright, swap positions. Everyone to your spot on the platform. Beautiful. Alright, good job so far, guys. This is very good. Alright, do what you can with wherever it puts you. Oh god, what the fuck? That was not fair. Alrighty, AoE blast, wonderful. On the in and outside, you've got her Caspar. Do the opposite of her, whatever her Caspar is. On the inside, we got towers coming up. Do what you can with the bodies that you have available to you. The middle people are gonna start being chased. You're gonna run if a little thing is on you. You're gonna run down the lane. Hopefully there's nobody in your way. Tanks and stuff, you guys have to tuck in out of the main path so that you don't kill each other. We're also running clockwise, by the way, in case that was not obvious or whatever. Alright, not bad. I mean, we did what we could with the rigged nonsense. Yeah, exactly. The boss put us on, put both, or two of us on one platform and we instantly died. I'm not sure how that's a possible thing, but I think we did have some bodies and maybe some people out of place. Alright, very good though. I did see a couple deaths at some point going in. Is there anything we can do to fix those, or do we know what happened? As long as you know what happened, it's just an oopsie. That's okay. My back. So that mechanic, the one that chases us in the center, that there's like another AoE blast and then another AoE blast to mark the transition back to the regular platform, and the rest is everything we've seen in phase 1. So we're very close. It's just a matter of like getting into that cleanly and then handling all that stuff super cleanly. But literally 3 mechanics that are new-ish, and then we're back into phase 1. Very good, Krog. Left side. Right side. AoE blast with a bleed and phase 1. If you are tethered here, you are front tether, dodging forward at the end of your timer. If you are tethered here instead, you are back dodging at the end of your timer. Laser beams. The 3 stack here, be careful. Be ready for flares coming up. When it is safe, when it's safe, head to your quarters. Get ready for healer stacks. Healer stacks now, find your healer. Away from the boss, away, 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 to the Bravo marker. First round of hands. We are storing death for later. Second round of hands. Third round of hands. Look away from boss, look away from eyeballs, look away. Heading to left side of the boss, left side. This is death. You can use a knockback immunity here. We are getting sucked in, and when the circle disappears, we are going to go into the circle. Go inside now, inside now. Laser beams coming up. It's a 3 stack, be careful. Next round of hands. Please voke off of blitz, thank you. Final attack, arrow, knockback. Get to the number with your butt against the corner. Oops, sorry, I didn't see your thing.
That's why I said up and handled.
Yeah, my brain did not process that at all. All right,
not in a good way.
All right, setting up for phase 2. Head to your spots. Kill the Atmos. Incoming AoE blast. Mini boss mechanics on the east and west. It is spread for a second. One more dodge. And towers, towers, towers. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Getting ready for donut or intercardinal. I'm not gonna lie, I hold my breath during that entire thing. Donut, donut, donut. Get close to the boss. Killing Atmos as soon as they're up again. There they are. Next blast, debuffs. If you have the super short debuff, look away. Vomit off of the platform. Dropping seeds next, dropping seeds. We've got intercardinal next, intercardinal next. Make your way to the intercardinal, please. We are baiting puddles, baiting puddles. Whoops, I always forget that call out, my bad. Okay, head to your puddle. Once those rambles appear on your body, please go ahead and start running and break them. Tanks on the east-west, get ready to interrupt. Interrupt now. Alright, come back to us when you are done with your brambles and get ready for either wild charge or spread. It is spread positions. Everyone to spread positions. Beautiful. Alright, watching our mini boss, doing the opposite of one of her casters. And then getting behind the main boss. Following the main boss. Next people to vomit, make sure you're looking away. Tank busters on the mini tanks, or whatever, optics. I don't know what you are. Regular tanks?
Mini boss tanks.
Yes, alright, kill Atmos and get in your positions for swap. Swap positions. This might screw us up, I'm not sure what happens with an extra body.
On to another platform.
AoE blast, heal the people around you as best as you can. Hasn't go grab the tower over there. Not here. Not what? What? He just murdered two people.
I couldn't see shit.
I like how you're like, listen, if I'm about to murder, I might as well get all of you. So that was a little fucky wucky just because we had some wacky pulls with the extra dead bodies on our platform. I think if we didn't have that one extra person, we would have been fine with where it placed us. But that's okay. It's just getting there super cleanly is what will allow us to practice it. Because any sort of variation to where people are standing is going to give us some wacky ass combos. So the purple orbs, like the circles on people when they're standing next to the brambles, is that what you mean, Dion? Hopefully, yeah. Oh, wait, no, you're talking about the vomiting thing. Yeah. Okay, so that purple orb just on your body just shows you that you have the debuff on you, like you still have it. And then it's just one of the 3 sets of timers, and when that timer is up is when you want to look away from others so that you don't splooge on them. This is front tethers. If you're currently tethered, you are dodging forward. This is back tethers. If you're currently tethered, you will be dodging backwards. Laser beams from the edges. Get ready for first mechanic immediately after. Start to make your way out of the middle, out of the middle. It's a knockback. Be on the number with your butt towards the corner, out of the middle. Awesome. First round of hands. Take them away. Storing arrow for later. Wild charges are next. Get to your tanks, your alliance split positions, and get ready for some big heals. Next round of hands, go away. Laser beams from the edges, once again. To the right side of the boss, right side of the boss. Use your knockback immunity here. It is a knockback coming up. Stand on the number if you don't have one. Next round of hands. Flares are incoming. Flares are incoming. Head to your flare corner unless you are under the boss. Next round of hands. Go away. Nicely done. AoE blast and end of phase 1. Alright, heading over to our positions. Kill the Atmos, please. Get ready for another AoE blast. And mini boss mechanics on the edges. There will be partners for us at the end. Not too close. And towers, towers, towers. Beautiful. Donut or intercardinal, be ready. Donut into the bus. The Atmos are spawning. Please kill them. Kill them now. Another blast to get our debuffs. If you are the super short timer, please vomit away from others. We are dropping seeds next. Dropping seeds. Immediately after seeds are down, we're going to the intercardinal. Everyone to the intercard. Alright, bait positions. Stand next to your bubble. Once the tether appears, please run away with it and break it. Tanks, get ready to interrupt the mini bosses. Interrupt now. Alright, once you break, come back to us. Get ready for either wild charge or thingy. Spread. It is spread. Of course it is. Where is Bowmate? He's so far away. Alright, watching the mini boss and doing the opposite of what our pass does. And then we are going to get behind the boss. Follow it around. Get ready to kill Atmos again and Tank Buster on the mini boss. Kill those Atmos, kill those Atmos. Get ready in your swap positions. I guess we will see what happens. AoE blast here. I can't heal literally anyone. Alright, checking those Caspar, doing opposite. Okay, we're doing well so far. Tanks, please move out of the way in the middle so that we can run if we need to. Why did I stop running? What the fuck? Hey, you're gonna rotate all the way around, by the way, and get back to your group that way. I almost walked off the platform! Alright, if we can just survive here, we can... Oh, no! Why did you stop? Oh, Azam, you were in the way. This is Donut, Donut, Donut. Get close to the boss, close to the boss. And Egwin, try to keep yourself alive. You can heal her LB soon. And then we'll try to...
No, we don't have OB3.
Oh, we don't. What happened to it?
I used it.
Oh. You selfish little tank.
It survived the towers.
Well, nonetheless, that was still really good prog. Good pull. Again. We only have 15 minutes, so we might as well get as many pulls in as we can. And then we can do like questions after, if necessary. Away from boss. Left side. AoE blast with a bleed and phase 1. This is backhand. If you're currently tethered, you are dodging back at the end of your timer. This is front hand. If you're tethered here, dodging forward at the end of your timer. Laser beams. Get ready for first mechanic. It will be flares. When it's safe for you, go to your corner with flare or to the boss. Healer stacks. Find your healer, stack with them. To the right side of the boss. The right side of the boss, please. First round of hands, go away. storing death for later. Second round of hands. Third round of hands. Look away from boss, look away from ads. Look away. We are heading to the right side of the boss. Use your knockback immunity here if you have it. Death coming up. Once the circle disappears, go into the middle. Go in now. In. Laser beams to dodge. Last round of hands will happen immediately after. Be ready. Okay, those hands can go away. Get to the corner, getting sucked in. When the circle goes away, go into that circle. Alrighty. Help res if you can. AoE blast into phase 2. Heading to our positions for phase 2. Kill the Atmos, please. Get ready for an AoE blast. Mini boss dodging, get ready. It is spread for us at the end. One more. And towers. That's okay, we can recover. Here comes Donut or Intercard, be ready. It is Intercardinal, of course it is. Kill the Atmos, please. If you have the short timer, vomit away from others.
Oh my god.
Did you just walk off?
I gap closed and it.
Drop your seeds.
I gap closed off the edge. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Donut is next. Get close to the boss, close to the boss, close to the boss. Please don't kill. Oh my god. I've never healed so hard in my life. Alright, vomit off the platform if you're next. Alright, we are baiting, please. Baiting brambles. Careful, Asum, we might be a little close to that funnel. Ooh. Who did that go to? Oh, that's bad. I don't know what happens. Do you die? I guess you just die. Wild charges. Get behind your tanks, please. Alright. Watch the mini boss do the opposite of what her cast is saying, and then get behind the main boss. Take Buster on the main tank coming soon.
I'm gonna die.
Kill Atmos, please.
Thank you.
Get your swap positions. Swap positions now. Swap positions. Alright, do what you can here. Ooh. This is weird. Asum, you're so alone.
I'm used to it.
Well, we are missing a lot of people, but again, just practice what you can. Ooh, spicy. Okay, so we did have a little oopsie whoopsie with the bramble baits there, which I think is what led to the snowball, but that's fine. Was that in the middle note or on the east-west? Okay, maybe they were just slightly too far. Or like someone else was at a position that it targeted at a weird angle or something. I'm assuming if the DPS didn't die, maybe they were too far. Left side? I don't know. It's hard to theorize without seeing it. This is back tether. If you're currently tethered, you are dodging back at the end of your timer. This is front. You will be dodging forward at the end of your timer. Laser beams from the edge. There's a 3 stack there, be careful. Flares are incoming. When it's safe, head to your corner. Or under the boss. Okay, find your healer, stack with them. Away from boss, away from boss, away, 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 away. First round of hands, take it away. Second round.
Storing death.
Thank you, thank you. Third round. Look away from boss, look away from ads. Look away, look away. Left side, left side, left side, left side. Use your knockback immunity here. We have a death coming up. When the circle goes away, go into the middle. Or apparently too early this time. Laser beams. Next round of hands. One more mechanic. It's a suck in, get to the corner, corner, corner. When the circle disappears, move into the middle. Alright, final blast into phase 2. Setting up for phase 2, big AoE blast with a bleed, and getting ready in our positions. Kill the Amos, please. Getting ready for another AoE blast. Alright, mini boss mechanics incoming. Partners for us, second round. Dodge once again. And towers. No problem. get ready for donut or thing. Intercard. Donut, 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 curse, donut. Imagine if you could fall off a platform here. Oh wait, can you? I don't actually know. Kill Atmos, please. Blast will give us debuffs, and if you need to vomit right away, do it away from people. Dropping seeds. Immediately after your seeds are dropped, we will have to go to the intercard, so you can go make your way there now. Alright, heading to our bramble puddles to bait. I'll be here close in case you don't make it under, but you should be good. Perfect. Alright, once you get your shit, start running. Break it, and come back to us when you're done. Tanks interrupt mini-bosses. Getting ready for either a wild charge or a spread mechanic. It is spread. Alright, find what your ad is doing and do the opposite. And then get ready to get behind the main boss. Vomiting if you need to. Tank busters. Kill Atmos. And then be ready to go into your swap positions. There's still an Atmos up. Okay, thank you. Swap positions, everyone to your swap positions. Alright, our side is perfect. Good job. Hopefully everyone else is okay. AoE blast first. Alright, those on the outside looking at their mini boss, doing the opposite of that cast. Those on the inside getting ready for towers. Towers. Another AoE blast. Getting ready for chasing shit. Tanks, make sure you are out of the way of the main thing. Tuck into the corners. Or anyone that's in the way. And then anyone in the way right now, tuck back into the corners. Give people space. Alright, if you can, kill Atmos. And try to keep yourself alive. We can do some healer res shenanigans here very soon. Donuts. Get close to the boss. Get close inside the boss's hitbox. One more AoE blast. Whoever I just res can go ahead and grab it. Oh shit, of course it's this goddamn wild charge! Well. Oh my god, go away auto attacks, please! It's ridiculous. Also, I totally forgot about that wild charge. My bad.
Hey, look, phase 3.
Yeah! We did it! Sorta.
It's awesome. Well, really good prog nonetheless, especially with brand new people. Fantastic prog. Good job picking up everything. You guys did awesome. I will be back on Thursday. So if anyone would like to come back in, same time Thursday. But thank you for joining. You guys were
Thank you for hosting.
Starting around 9 Eastern ish. Kind of the same as today. And I'll set up Party Finder the same way. Whew. That was super fun. That was a good day. Good night. Have a good night, everyone. All right, so now that I've thought more about it, hold on, actually, because I see a text message. Maybe I need to see. Okay, so I have a feeling I will probably not be here this Friday, unfortunately, because of the requisite spend time with your significant other on Valentine's Day requirement. As I die. But I'm gonna just switch the day to Thursday. So I know Thursday is not always as good of a day as Friday, but just for this 1 week, might be better to do that. So I'm not neglecting my partner. But yeah, tomorrow I'll probably play some Marvel Rivals, and then Thursday we can do more MTQ University. And considering, well, again, I don't want to jinx it, but considering how well today went, I have high hopes. That's all I will say for tomorrow, or for Thursday. So yeah, very exciting. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. And thank you for coming. And I will see you guys soon. We need to believe. Yes, we do. We're very close, very close. That was like the cleanest I've ever seen that part of phase 2, honestly. The swap, everyone went in. I think the chasers, because we didn't really talk about them, there was some confusion, but I guess I forgot to talk about them. But yeah. Very cool. So, see you Thursday for more, and tomorrow for some marbles, and sounds good. Awesome night. I will see you when I see you. Okay. More than one person with chasers? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be, I think we just have to tuck in until our original partners are back in our corners or whatever, and then that's fine. Because people have to go like the full 360, right? So I think we just like stay out of the way the whole time. Okay. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Have a good day if I don't see you. And yeah, super fun. Have a good night. Bye.